how likely do you guys think it is that Nick Mullens will be the week 1 starter next season? Let's handicap this one, like we're odds makers in Vegas.
I don't know the exact odds I would put it at, but I think he would be in the top 5 consideration for quarterbacks next season, because if they do go the route of a rookie, I think it would be Mullens as the guy week 1, kind of like what Miami did with Fitzpatrick and Tua this year, what LA was planning to do with Tyrod Taylor and Justin Herbert before Taylor had his lung injury. And I think that's a way to go. But if they can get Stafford, obviously Mullens isn't going to start unless Stafford's hurt, or if they can get a veteran, all the veterans that people want to bring in, I find better quarterbacks than Mullens right now. So I would go top 5, maybe 6, but I wouldn't go best odds right there. I'd say they might be better than Jimmy, though, just because I think I do like Jimmy. I've said it many times. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's a great quarterback.
I like Jimmy too.
Or not great. Great was hard, but a good quarterback.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah. But I think that the marriage is over in a way, and I think they'll both succeed, Shanahan and Jimmy, with other people as their partner.
So you put Mullens better odds to start week 1 than Jimmy next year?
I would go Mullens over Jimmy just because I think, like Tony said, the cap situation, I think they got to free up cap space, and I think Garoppolo is one of the easiest ways to free that up.
Right. Okay, Tony, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Jimmy as the slight favorite right now, just because he's the starter at the moment. Maybe Jimmy minus 110, so $110 is going to win you $100, and Mullens at plus 120, so $100 is going to win you 120. And then we've always got to have that other category, right? Whether it's a rookie quarterback coming in or free agent or something of that nature. But I do think Garoppolo is the slight favorite right now. I think it's going to come down to if he accepts a pay cut. I mean, what would we set the Las Vegas odds on? Will the 49ers ask Jimmy Garoppolo to take a pay cut / restructure his contract? I'd say they're going to, more than 50% chance they're going to ask him. And I think his answer, his agent's response to that is going to dictate whether he's the starter week 1 or not.
Agree. I think the Niners, before they trade him or get rid of him, would say, could you make this worth our while? You've been hurt with the caps going down. We didn't expect it. Can you work with us? And the answer to that question kind of dictates who's going to be the starter next year. Because if he says, yeah, sure, then I think maybe they do keep him, especially if they're not in position to draft Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, any of these guys. If they can't get one of those guys, and the option is, draft someone in round 2 or trade for someone like Darnold or sign someone like Winston, maybe you say this isn't the year to move on. There's no better options out there. So maybe that in that case, yeah, but I still feel like he's done. I feel like he's not going to take that pay cut. I mean, I feel like the marriage is over. There might be a little hidden bitterness because of those 2 injuries and the report that there was a difference of opinion on how hurt he really was. I think he's gone. And if that's the case, it's going to be tough for a rookie to beat out Nick Mullens in training camp next year. And it's going to be tough for a starter like Trubisky or Winston to beat out Mullens in training camp next year. If they trade for Matt Ryan or Matt Stafford, yes, those guys will be the starter next year, or Wentz. But barring that, I think it's going to be Mullens. I think it's going to be Mullens, guys. That's my hot take of the day. I think Nick Mullens is going to be the week 1 starter next year.
So you take those plus 120 odds, it sounds like.
I'll take that plus 120. I think I can get some good play on that one.